Last time on this DIY free Colonial Dollhouse Reno, I installed tape wire and created my own custom lights from everyday items. I love the chandelier style fixtures I made from glass furniture knobs. Click the link above or below to get caught up. Now let's dive into today's episode, all about wrapping up the exterior. I showed a brief glimpse of this in episode 1, but now we're ready to get the roof done. I pulled all the original shingles off, which were black construction paper. They were in decent condition, but there were some areas where the paper was folded, torn, and worn, and I wanted to replace them with something a bit sturdier. While the initial demo went pretty smoothly, there was a lot of glue to loosen and scrape and a lot of staples to pull. Once the surface was fairly even, it was time to re-shingle. I picked up a box of vinyl floor tiles for $20 off Marketplace, scored them with a paper cutter, and snapped them. For smaller cuts, I used handheld miter shears. I like how they look almost like slate and have a stone-like texture. While they are self-stick, I also used tacky glue just in case. I used a wood dollhouse shingle to figure out the size, but in retrospect, next time I would cut them smaller to make them more realistic. For the siding color, I went with North Woods by Behr. It's a nice, warm, dark green. Some parts only took 2 coats, but others took up to 4, depending on what surface I was painting over. There's also a rooftop deck. To make it look more finished, Rob cut some extra pieces of wood to close off the railing and turn it into a wall. I used wood glue and clamps and painted it to match the siding. I'll share more of this process in the next video where we do a full makeover of the deck space. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss it. For the windows, I removed the wood trim and Rob printed new ones in black.
Look how spot on that is.
Aren't dollhouses fun? Looks like you're having fun.
I'm not having fun.
I painted the trim with leftover black paint called Blackish from Claire Paint. It's also a really warm, really dark gray, almost black. I glued the trim and new shutters in place, and I think it really modernizes the house. The original front door was so bulky. I redesigned it into 2 French doors. I tried cutting it out of wood using my Cricut, but the details were too tiny and the wood kept splintering. Instead, I went old school and hand cut each piece with a craft knife and used wood glue to assemble them. For the glass, I used leftover frosted vinyl. So I glued hinges on. First hinges were a bust. They weren't the right kind. There was too much of a gap. So second hinges are these. Take 2. I tried to do a shortcut with super glue, but not the right kind of glue. So I'm gonna glue them on again with the E6000 and hopefully that should be strong enough to get them to stay. So take 3. Plan C on these doors. The hinges were not sticking. They popped right off even with a bunch of different glues. So I got all of these like samples of leather and I'm going to use one of them. I'm going to color it with some gold paint pen to simulate a faux hinge. And so this is my test piece. So I will glue this right there. And then this will go to the door trim. There's still a bit of work to do on the outside, such as the rooftop deck and adding a chimney for the fireplace. Tell me in the comments below, should I go with a stone or brick fireplace? I'd love to hear your thoughts because I cannot decide. Bye!